Hey sis, you got a couple minutes? You believe in the Bible? Okay, okay. You know what the Messiah look like? What you think he look like? Alright, I'm gonna show you this right here. You know, this what they put in movies and on TV. And that's incorrect. The Bible actually tell you what he look like. And this part here is taken word for word out the Bible. So he was a dark skinned man. He had woolly hair. He got woolly hair, and he had gray hair pretty much. Okay, okay. You got how old are you? Oh, okay, okay. It's a bunch of stuff. Cause I'm 31, so it's a bunch of stuff that we learned in school that they're not doing now. All right, so pretty much you gotta ask the question, why they change it from this to this. And we read the Bible. You heard of it's a chosen people called Israel. So the Lord has a chosen people, and the chosen people will pretty much be everybody on this side: the Negroes, the Jamaicans, the Puerto Ricans, the Cubans, the Mexicans. Then all these people be pretty much at the bottom of society. I'm sure you old enough to see that. And like we fill up the jails, the prisons, the police mess with us. TV and media make us look bad, but those is curses that the Lord put on us, and how we oppressed other people. Because you familiar with Egypt and Moses? So when the Lord took us out of Egypt, we was oppressed by the Egyptians. We was in slavery there, just like we in slavery here. And the Lord told us, if you obey my commandments, I bless you. He said, if you disobey my commandments, I'm gonna put these curses on you. So with me and you, our families, and how we living in America, we still serving. We pretty much serving the punishment. And you heard about salvation, like growing up in the church. So Christian church twisted it up. They tell you so. The Christian church is messed up because they got this everywhere. They don't tell you what he looked like, and then they'll tell you who the Lord chosen people. You most likely come from Judah. That's the tribe that the Messiah came from. That's why we the most hated out of all the people on the side. And the Lord said, if the world hates you, know that they hated me first. So they hate us because we was made in His image. Um, but with salvation, they say like anybody can be saved. Well, to be saved, you got to be in danger. You know what I'm saying? We the people that's in danger because right now the military they got a plan. You heard of, like martial law. So that's gonna happen in the U.S. and what that really is, the American military, the European military, all these white countries, they gonna they pretty much gonna come to America, lock the place down. They're gonna try to round up all these people on the side and try to exterminate us. And that's when the Lord gonna come back. Because again, for salvation you gotta be in danger. We the only people that need saving. When you look at how we living in the hoods, how they treat us on the job, you know what I'm saying? And if you look at the white man, the Arab, the Chinese, they don't need saving. You know what I'm saying? They not oppressed, and they not the Lord's chosen people. The Lord only coming back for His people. Like when the Lord saved them out of Egypt, He saved the Israelites from the Egyptians. When He come back again, it's the same. It's the same thing. He's saving His people from another group of people. It's not like the ground gonna open up and the devil gonna come out. That's all. That's all a big fairy tale. Um, and also too, it is set up that way because the Lord said, if you disobey me, I'm gonna put these curses on you. But it's not gonna be like this forever. And then you probably heard people talk about the kingdom of heaven. Everybody gonna be celebrating this, and that. That's not true either. The kingdom of heaven is only for the Lord's chosen people. And I'm gonna read you a little something. I believe you're smart enough to get it. And let me look it up real quick. But in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna be living in peace. That's gonna be our kingdom. Like America, this is the white man's kingdom. And white people are in the Bible too. You know, probably in school with your friends, we all wonder where white people come from. How they the only people that ain't got no color. Um, but where they come from, it's in the book of Genesis. You know, that's the beginning of the Bible. And this is what I got right here. The firstborn white person, his name was Esau. And it said when Esau was born, he came out red and hairy all over. They the hairiest people, we know that. They the most things similar to a caveman, and they the only people that's red. That's why they call themselves redneck. You know, that's spiritual, because that pretty much telling you that they the red people. But the Bible also tells us they calls them the border of wickedness. So the Bible use a lot of days and thems, so people get kind of confused. But when you see the word wicked, it's specifically talking about them. Anything I say, you want to hear word for word out the Bible, like, you can stop me and say, "Well, show me where it's at." Because like when somebody talking to you about the Bible, you should do that. Because you know a lot of people, even in the church, people they hold the Bible and say it's in the Bible, but
it's not in the Bible.
no, and if you told them to well, show me where it's at, it's not there. And the Christian church to tell you that the Lord loves everybody, that's nowhere in the Bible. I read it front to back multiple times already. The Lord only loves his people who are the Israelites, which would be the people on his side. Pretty much everybody that's struggling. And the Lord also says that he hates people. That's in the scriptures too. I'm gonna read you a couple. I ain't gonna keep you. I'm gonna give you my YouTube channel. You young, but you seem like you interested.
Yeah.
Like you can kind of follow. I'm gonna give you my YouTube channel. But this is going into the kingdom of heaven right here. Hold on. All right. So when you read,
You a pastor?
oh no, I just man, it's a bunch of people. What I do around America, you know, brothers. It's a spiritual thing. Like the Christian church say, Holy Spirit. Everybody can get the Holy Spirit. The Lord chooses who gets the Holy Spirit, and those who get the Holy Spirit, they should be able to go into the Bible and break it all down. And we can do that. So now the pastors fake too. They just collect money. They whisper something sweet in your ear, and then a collection plate coming around. And that, but like when you read Israel and Jacob, they're the same people. It's like when you join the gang give you a new name. Well, Jacob, that was his name given to him from birth. But when the Lord chose him and started dealing with him, the Lord named him Israel. Just so to make sense. But I'm gonna read you these two. So for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel. Because the Lord ain't gonna have mercy on everybody when he come back. It's just gonna be on his people. So the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. So part of our salvation, the Lord gonna set us in our own land. Because America, we not in our own land. That's why we gotta pay taxes to the people. Um, that's why the police can come in our hoods and shoot us down and do what they want. It's because we gotta be in our own land. And it says, and the strangers will be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. So right now, like him and all these people, they hate when we're around, but in the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna pretty much be superstars. People going to cleave to us. All right, but this the part here. This is going into the kingdom of heaven, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord. I ain't gonna. I'm recording. I'm gonna get you out of there. But yeah, the house of. Oh yeah, but the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord. The land of the Lord, that's the kingdom of heaven. But it says Israel is going to possess them in this kingdom of heaven in the land of the Lord. And it says possess them for servants and handmaids. So in the kingdom of heaven, there's going to be a certain people at the top, and there's going to be certain people that's going to be at the bottom. They're going to be servants, like we servants here in America. Now I'm going to read part of that over, then I'm going to continue all the way through. The house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. So again, they shall take them captives, whose captives we were. The people who took us captives, put us on the slave ships, we're going to take them captives. And they shall rule over their oppressors. So pretty much the people that's oppressing us in the kingdom of heaven, when the Lord come back, we're gonna rule over them. And before the kingdom of heaven can come, this current kingdom gotta fall. So America is falling. That whole sickness in 2020 and that stuff that they tried to make everybody get.
Yeah.
That's like how the Lord destroyed Egypt with them plagues. So he turned their water to blood. He sent a bunch of flies to destroy the crops. He sent a bunch of locusts. The Lord destroying America, but just in a different way. And then ultimately, the Lord going to destroy this place in a nuclear war. That's why what we see going on with Russia and Ukraine, that's how we know time getting close. Because it's really not a Russia and Ukraine war. It's really America versus Russia, because America is arming Ukraine, sending all them weapons and troops over there. But Russia and China has already told America, y'all gonna stop sending weapons over here, or we gonna deal with y'all. So just remember, when we watching the news, you can hold my word to it, that it's gonna turn to a war with America directly. And when all them nuclear missiles shot at America, that's when the Lord gonna take us up and get us out of here. But it's only for His people that that come back to it. And the last thing too, the white man, he changed. This is what the Bible called us to the right and black, and this is what the white man called us today. He changed up all our names, so when we read the Bible, we can't understand it. It's for the most part when people read it, it's kind of confusing knowing who is who. But he changed it so when we read it, we don't know who we are. Then also he changed it so when we read it, we don't know who the white people are in the Bible. When you see Edom, Mount Seir, or Esau, that's talking about the white man.
Oh, so he changed us to American Negroes.
Yeah, because going back in history, it changed. Before we was called African Americans, we was called Negroes. It was Afro Americans. Then it was blacks. Then it was coloreds. It changed like every 10 to 15 years or so. But the Most High called us. We would be Israelites from the tribe of Judah. The Mexicans would be Issachar. And how we know that these people are the people with the Lord? Because when the Lord said, "I put these curses on you for disobeying me," the Lord gave us a list of the curses. And the very last curse, He pretty much said that I'm gonna put y'all in slavery on slave ships. Then when y'all get off them ships, y'all gonna be sold as slaves. And all these people came off of slave ships, and even the Mexicans and Native Americans, they went on slave ships before we did, going back to the Bible days. But Romans 9:13, remember Jacob and Israel the same person. So it reads, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So it just shows right there the Lord don't love everybody. He hates a certain group of people and loves a certain group of people like you. You don't love everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just those that's special to you. But that's it though. This my YouTube channel right here. That fear Yahweh, heart of David, Yahweh, the true name of the Lord, who we call God, and then who we call Jesus. I ain't got it on there, but his real name is YAHAWASHI. So I got like 4 channels up. They keep taking them down. So you can like click the profile, you can click videos, then you can just see what you see what catch your attention. But that's about it. I didn't mean to keep it too long.
Thank you.
But thank you. But if you watch it and it makes sense to you, like in the spirit, uh, learn all you can quick, because the Lord only gonna get like a few of His people out of here, and we could see how close we are as the gas prices keep going up, and as the war starts to shift to America. So keep an eye on that. That's gonna tell you how close we are. But thanks for listening. But yeah, check me out. Check me out. Oh yeah, for sure. Be safe. All right. All right. I caught her walking by real quick, so I had to stop her. But first, let me set up real quick. All right, let me face the east. Let's start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, MACABBEES. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for bringing us this truth. Honors to the brothers that's pushing this truth, risking their life and freedom to do so. So that sister was about, she said she was 15, but she was able to follow and understand what I was talking about. Lord willing, that was another true believer. So that would make us one person closer to getting out of here, one person closer to America being destroyed. Because the elect gotta be sealed. If it's not all the way sealed, it gotta be just a couple, maybe just like 5 more believers. But we at the end. Talked to my mama earlier. I've been sort of out of the loop, but it's a bunch of stuff going on with Russia. Russia activated all its nuclear missiles. Then with the nuclear missiles, there's a bunch of switches and buttons that you have to push in a certain order to activate them. And they got to be pushed and levers got to be pulled in a certain order so that anybody can't just go in there and use the missiles. It has to be done in a certain order. So Russia has all its missiles, its nuclear missiles activated. So now they just got to push a button. It activated, I think, its whole northern fleet. So yeah, they fighting Ukraine and America over there in Ukraine, but they just activated their whole warship fleet. So they got 40 warships activated. Those warships got cannons, machine guns attached to them, nukes attached to them. They jet fighters can land there, refuel, restock up on weapons, and keep going. But 40 warships. If you ever seen a warship, it's a terrifying looking thing. What else they got? I'm trying to remember what else she said. But it's going down. And this war in Ukraine, that's a big distraction. People think, that's the only thing that's going on. That's just the beginning. That's what's going on at the surface. When you look beneath the surface, Russia they getting in position. And the news has already said that our missiles can't reach Russia, but their missiles can reach us. Not only that, China has agreed to help Russia in Ukraine because the closer the United States get to Russia, the closer they get to China. So China wants America out of Ukraine too. But what America is trying to do, for those who are not familiar with the situation, they're trying to recruit Ukraine as an ally, as a NATO member. Then once they recruit Ukraine as an ally, America can put their military bases and their missiles in Ukraine. And that's right next to Russia and China. Because again, American missiles can't reach Russia and China. But if they put their missiles and their military bases in Ukraine, then Russia and China can be touched by America. Hey, and Russia and America ain't going for that. And that's also going on with Taiwan. Taiwan is, if I'm not mistaken, if it ain't in China, it's right by it. But that's why China talking about invading Taiwan, just like Russia is invading Ukraine to kick America out of Taiwan. Because America also want to put their military bases and missiles in Taiwan so they can have stuff right next to China. So this Ukraine versus Russia, that's nothing. That's nothing. It's going down. We approaching the middle of summer. Temperatures reaching 104 down here in the south. They talking about they're gonna be doing rolling blackouts. Then we know when them blackouts happen, the economy gonna crash. Then when the economy crash, the microchip is right here. So all this stuff is right here, pretty much in place to be put in effect. But one thing I do want to mention, I took a little trip out of town yesterday. I met up with the brother LeBar. And for those who watching, I'm gonna put his channel in the description box. But his channel is True Doctrine 144. No spaces in it. But hey, that brother, he diligent. He got a bunch of lessons. He teach. But it was just beautiful just to meet somebody else that's in his truth. Just to meet somebody else that's a part of the hopeful elect. To actually see somebody and talk with somebody and be in the presence of somebody that's most likely gonna get out of here and that's most likely gonna go up on the chariots. Because that brother most likely gonna go up on the chariots. And I got to see somebody who gonna be out of here most likely. And then, vice versa. He said the same thing my way. So it was a real positive thing that we got to meet and chit chat. Lord willing, I'm gonna go down there one more time. We get to do a live lesson. We get to teach together. And this while we was out, people tripping. There's gays everywhere. He said he saw a man and another man and a woman all holding hands, and the man was in the middle. Then we was sitting outside eating. Man, we saw all kind of people going in there getting food. People couldn't walk straight. People was walking, but it's like their neck was stuck and their eyes were stuck. Like they just walked straight. They weren't looking around. Like they didn't have a single thought on their mind. Like people really look like a bunch of zombies. We all think that liquid technology that they trying to mandate, he's saying, that messed people up, and it did. Man, people through. Man, it's people through. But it was real cool that I got to meet the brother and chop it up with him. But I know last time he was in the book of Matthew, I think the 8th chapter, going into the teachings of YAHAWASHI. I'm let me skim through this chapter real quick to see what I want to bring out. All right now. All right, thank you. Take care. Uh, all right, so in Matthew chapter 8, YAHAWASHI is healing a bunch of people. I guess I'll read through it and just tell the significance behind these healings. Because it was more than just him healing people. It was more than just a miracle. Them same miracles, people being healed, is going on right now. All right, we're going to start at Matthew 8. We're going to do verse 1. When he was come down from the mountain, great multitudes followed him. And behold, there came a leper and worshipped him, saying, Lord, if thou wilt. These fucking mosquitoes. Damn. Hold on, y'all. I forgot something anyway. All right, Lord Will, y'all can hear me? Let me stand back up. And behold, there came a leper and worshipped him, saying, Lord, if thou wilt, thou can make me clean. So the leper is pretty much somebody who has an open sore, and the sore and around the area turns white. But the leper said, "If thou wilt, thou can make me clean." So he told Yahawashi, "Hey, if you, if it's your will to make me clean, you can heal me from this leprosy." And Yahawashi put forth his hand and touched him, saying, "I will, be thou clean." Immediately his leprosy was cleansed, because your flesh losing its color, and the hair around the area will lose its color too. So losing your color, that was considered unclean. So white skin, blonde hair having no color, that's considered unclean. And this was a plague that the Lord used to punish people back then. But if you look up leprosy now, you're gonna find something different. Pretty much vitiligo. So losing your color is considered unclean. So the Lord cleansed him, gave him his color back, healed the wound. And Yahushua said unto him, "See thou tell no man, but go thy way. Shew thyself to the priest, and offer the gift that Moses commanded for a testimony unto them." And when so Yahushua pretty much, um, I feel like these cars is loud. So Yahushua healed the man. And matter of fact, we're gonna keep reading. And when Yahushua was entered into Capernaum, there came unto him a centurion, beseeching him, saying, "Lord, my servant lieth at home, sick of the palsy, grievously tormented." And Yahushua said unto him, "I will come and heal him." And the centurion answered and said, "Lord, I am not worthy that thou shouldest come under my roof, but speak the word only, that my servant shall be healed." So the centurion said, "I'm not worthy of your presence to come under my roof, but just say the word of my servant to be healed." For I am a man under authority, having soldiers under me. And I say to this man, "Go," and he goeth, and to another, "Come," and he cometh, and to my servant, "Do this," and he doeth it. When Yahushua heard it, he marveled. He said to them that followed, "Verily I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel." So Yahushua says to the man said he got soldiers. When he say do this, the soldiers do it. When he say act, the soldiers act. And Yahushua was surprised. He was saying, "I don't even have servants," or he said, "I don't." Yahushua was saying he didn't even find nobody with such great faith in him as the soldiers had faith in that man to do what he said. Because Yahushua was always giving order and giving instruction and giving understanding. But the people didn't listen. People always rejected him. They refused to hear the word. So again, when Yahushua heard it, he marveled and said to them that followed, "Verily I say unto you, I have not found so great faith, no, not in Israel, because our people is void of faith." So the Lord said that in all of Israel, he didn't find nobody that was as faithful to him as them soldiers was faithful to that centurion. And I say unto you that many shall come from the east and the west, and shall sit down with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the kingdom. But the children of the kingdom shall be cast into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. And Yahushua said unto the centurion, "Go thy way, and as thou hast believed, so be it done unto thee." And his servant was healed in the self same hour. So a couple things. When Yahushua was healing the people, he was performing miracles. And like I said, these same miracles are being performed today. Yeah, it could be, yeah, because we're not doing physical miracles, we're not healing lepers, we're not restoring blind the sight to blind people, we're not
healing people with their demons, but we healing people mentally. We healing people's spirits. YAHAWASHI healed the people physically, but we're healing the people spiritually. Because these people, they was physically sick, but our people, they mentally sick. So we healing the minds of our people by bringing them into this truth and showing people these scriptures. Because our people out here sick. And we ain't talking about throwing up. We talking about they sick in the head. They got sick minds, meaning they don't know who they are. They think we just gonna be stuck in this oppression. They think America gonna go on forever. They think the white man they ally. They don't know that they got enemies. That's what being sick in the mind is. And we healing the people by telling them you got enemies. The white man is the Edomite. Them Satan's chosen people. He your worst enemy. Forever have been and always will be. Telling people that this oppression not going to continue. Telling people that America is going to be destroyed. Telling people that they're the Lord's chosen people. Giving them their identity back. Now they know who they are. We telling them the Lord's name. We ain't telling them what's coming, that the destruction is coming, and that we're gonna inherit the kingdom. And that heals people's minds. Because now people got hope, they got something to believe in, they got something to strive for, and striving for the kingdom is not gonna fail you if you do it sincerely. But this is how we heal people. And like for me, how did the word heal me? I was a busybody. I was always trying to work 2.5 jobs, ain't like none of them. I didn't work none of them full time. I was part time at all of them because I ain't like none of them. What else? School, trying to make it in America. So it used to be hard for me to relax. It used to be hard for me to chill. It used to be hard for me to have fun because I couldn't get out of work mode. I couldn't tap into relax mode. I'd be always thinking about homework I gotta do, projects I gotta do. Oh damn, I gotta work in the morning. Oh, I gotta work these 2 jobs tomorrow. That would be me. And I was super serious. And me, I was always on the go. Like I I still got low patience, but I had super low patience. So I'm looking like every second could be me either doing homework or be at work, or I need to get some sleep. And then that stress was destroying my body physically because I had developed the autoimmune disease, Crohn's disease of the small intestines. So trying to strive and reach what level I was trying to reach in America, it had me sick in the mind. And what was that sickness? Thinking that I could work harder than the white man and pass him. And also not knowing who I was and not knowing the Lord's name. Not knowing that we supposed to be at a low place here in America. Not knowing that we was under the curses. Not knowing that the Lord wasn't gonna ever let me reach my goal. Because it's not because my goal shouldn't be limited to America. My goal should be the kingdom of heaven. And that the Lord didn't want me to reach my goal, because if I did, I may have forgot about him in the flesh. You know, if I got too much money, too much material wealth, who knows what I would have did with it. Then that in turn started making me sick, stressing out too much, can't relax, can't sleep at night, up all night. The Lord healed me of that. That's a mental illness. Now I got no problem going to sleep. I can sleep at night. You know, I make enough money to do what I gotta do and still save. I, the Lord blessed it that way to where now that I'm in His truth, I'm making more money than I ever made before, and I don't even care about it now. I enjoy myself sometime. Go get some food, go catch a movie, go catch a water park. Buy myself a little something. But the stuff I buy, I don't care about it. That's the Lord healing me. Now I know who I am. Now I can relax. Now I can have fun when I'm supposed to have fun. But my having fun is different now. My having fun ain't got to be with a bottle. I can actually enjoy the small things in life, like sitting down watching a movie, going to the movies, go to a restaurant, and I ain't got to pig out. I could just get something simple and have them hook it up, or family time, talking talking with, my mom, my cousin, and brother LeBar, that's in his truth. Visiting family. I can enjoy the small things now and not be super tense, thinking about homework, thinking about jobs I want to get, thinking about how much money I want to make before this year over with. Plotting and planning and strategizing how to make it to the top in corporate America. And that's a lot of our people. Their minds are sick. And drunk a lot of alcohol, smoked a lot of weed to numb the pain, or to help me relax, or to help me sleep. Don't do none of that stuff no more. So that's a mental illness what our people have going on in America. Stressing to where it makes them physically sick, to where they gotta abuse all these substances. Now I like eating, edibles, THC edibles, but it's not a wise thing for me to do right now because these Edomites, they trying to jam me up at work. So I need to stay clean, which you can eat weed edibles. That's a correct way to take in THC. You're not supposed to smoke. But this is what we're doing now. We healing people. Just like YAHAWASHI performed these miracles, we performing miracles. Like how I got woke up, that's a miracle. I used to love money. I don't give a damn about a dollar no more. I used to not like working jobs, but I like the benefits of me working all these jobs. Getting this money so I can do this and do that. I like the benefits from it. Nah, I don't care about the pay, the money. I don't care about working. Now I got self-peace. I got a calm state of mind. I can actually relax and not, not think about too much. The only thing I really think about these days is the truth and doing the work. And you know what I'm saying? I can be like, all right, I'm gonna do this for today, and that's gonna be my enjoyment. It might be just be something that's trying a new restaurant, trying food from another culture, you know, going to see a movie and just something simple. But we doing miracles. Then some people that came into this truth, they might have been addicted to money, selling drugs, or addicted to women. We men, we gonna always like women, but it's not an addiction no more. The Lord healed us from it. And these bugs is out. And and what else? But pretty much, hey, we healing people mentally. Like that young lady, you don't know what she might have been going through. She see the oppression, but now she know it's not for a reason. Now she know that our oppression is only for a season. Now she know we not just thugs and gangsters and monkeys. We are chosen people, chosen by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. She now know that hey, one day we gonna be in a better place. And she was walking, I don't know, may have been a little sister, little cousin. Hey, it's a fearful thing for her to be out here walking. One day she gonna be able to walk and not have to look over her back. So maybe in the process of healing her. Then like for me, I used to try to do everything for everybody, help everybody. I'm like, F it, nah. It don't matter. America gonna be destroyed. Hey, so people ain't gonna need help forever. One day none of this stuff ain't gonna matter. And then I used to like Xanax too. It used to help me relax. Hey, I got no problem relaxing. If I go home right now and lay down, I bet you I doze off. But I'm not. We got work to do. I got lessons to make. I need to read up on some stuff. But making lessons and studying the word, that's peaceful. But, if I had to go home, do a bunch of homework, got a couple jobs to work tomorrow, and not be annoyed, be trying to smoke, we ain't got to do none of that stuff. This truth has healed a lot of people. And, like, for example, how Yahweh Shai, somebody couldn't see, Yahweh Shai restored their sight. How do we restore sight? People can see America for what it is. It's a place of our captivity. We knew that the white man been a devil all these years, but now we finally got the words to prove it. We knew that we was kings and gods before. Now we finally got the word to prove it. That's why Yahweh Shai, have I not said ye are gods? Or is it not written ye are gods? We knew we was special. We got the proof now. You know what I'm saying? In this oppression. We knew we was being oppressed America tells us to forget about it and suck it up and work hard. We still oppressed even if we work hard. We can see for everything for what it is now. And you know what I'm saying? And what else? Some people, they be physically ill. They come into this truth, they start eating better, they start fasting, their body and their system clear up and detoxify, then they get healed. Me. When did my Crohn's disease go away? Doctors told me it would never go away. I'd be stuck with it for life, no matter how healthy I ate. Well, within my first year of the truth, coming into this truth, like the first year after, my Crohn's disease went away. Ain't been sick since. And it's going on what? It's going on hold on. It's going on like 4 years now. 4 or 5 years now. Ain't gotta take no medication. Eat better. You know, yeah, we doing miracles now. And we don't know what this truth does for people, unless we really talk to them. But this truth is doing miracles on the elect all over the place. Hey, we ain't stressed out like we used to be. Um, hey, we don't be sad or down and depressed like other people because we know all this stuff coming to an end. And we know we got a kingdom promise for us. Oh, another thing. We'd be mad when we see our people getting killed and getting oppressed. Hey, the Lord got to kill most of these people anyway. Most of these Negroes got to be killed because they in the way of us getting into the kingdom. These Negroes that's getting killed, they holding us back from the kingdom. Because if the Lord said, if y'all get right and I come back tonight, you got a bunch of niggas that's not going to be right before the night. So the Lord got to kill them. So, hey, to hell with them. The Lord got them out of here. So each one of these wicked Negroes that die for not turning back to the Lord, that gets us one step closer to the kingdom. Like Black Lives Matter, we weren't worried about that. Us getting oppressed at the job, that's annoying, but now we know it ain't forever. Instead of us serving Esau, the white man gonna serve us eventually. So these are miracles that we performed on the minds of our people. We pretty much looking past this place of America. We looking past everything physical, even these bodies. Some of us still got health problems, but we know we're gonna be taken out of these bodies and we're gonna be given incorruptible bodies. You're gonna be given immortality, eternal life. So we don't even care what we suffering now in the flesh, because we're gonna be taken out of this flesh. Because these bodies gonna be destroyed with America. But the Lord gonna zap up our spirits. All right, Matthew 8 and 14, we're gonna close out here. And when YAHAWASHI was coming to Peter's house, he saw his wife's mother laid and sick with a fever, and he touched her hand, and the fever left her. And she arose and ministered unto them. When the even was come, meaning the evening, they brought unto him many that were possessed with devils. And he cast out the spirits with his word, and healed all that were sick. Yeah, because we had spirits on us. Just like YAHAWASHI, it said he cast out the spirits out of all them and healed them that were sick. Our people still have spirits today. Like we listen to this rap music, girls want to be strippers and whores. Our brothers want to sell drugs and be hustlers and rappers and gangsters. That's the spirit. Being a gangster ain't normal. Selling drugs to your people ain't normal. Hey, that's the spirit. And it's a bunch of brothers that came out the dope game. There's a bunch of our brothers that came out of the different stuff that was pushed on us as a people. We came out of that. I used to love violence. Dream about doing all kind of things to people. I don't think about that stuff no more. Because the Lord, he took the violent spirit off of me. You know, I can get there if need be, but the Lord took those spirits off me. A lot of the brothers, the Lord took them spirits off of us. So he healed us, but not physically. He healed us mentally. I mean, he healing us physically too, but right now, we sick. We got mental illness. We all sick in the head, sick in the mind. So the Lord is setting our minds, taking these spirits off of us. Growing up in a Christian church, believing Yahawashi was white, that the Lord loves everybody. Everybody can get in the kingdom of heaven. Man, that's a spirit. Christianity is a spirit. Celebrating these holidays is a spirit. And that's a spirit. If you're looking sad during Christmas, somebody will say, you're not in the holiday spirit. That's a spirit. Christmas is a spirit. Thanksgiving is a spirit. The 4th of July is a spirit. Because everything is spiritual. We sick in the mind, meaning our spirit's off. We not in the right spirit. We got all these different spirits on us. This song, this LGBTQT, this pride stuff, man, that's a spirit. These people sick in the mind. So yeah, it's even some people, the elect, they came out of that LGBTQT lifestyle. So yeah, the Lord, again, is casting out all these spirits with his word and healing all the people that are sick. Because all of the elects, we were sick before we came into this truth, and sick mentally. The last verse, so I can get out of here, because these damn mosquitoes, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by Isaiah. And Isaiah is a Greek pronunciation, but in the Hebrew is Isaiah. So Matthew chapter 8, verse 17 is speaking of Isaiah, who is an Old Testament prophet. So the New Testament wouldn't exist without the Old Testament. The New Testament is built off the Old Testament. That it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the prophet Isaiah, saying, himself took our infirmities and bare our sickness. Because yeah, Yahawashi, he's taking our illnesses away from us. He did it then, but he's doing it now today. What should be our mental illness and our spiritual sicknesses. Us not being in the right spirit. But that's it here. We're going to close out. Call halal Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi. Until next time, Shalom.